We're here just outside Mallorca on the Smart #3 drive, but what they decided to do was offer the Smart #1 as a transfer car between the airport and the hotel. So we're going to have a look around the outside, the inside, and then take it out for a drive. And specifically, it's the Brabus edition, so the driving part's going to be really interesting. Let's get stuck into it. So dimensionally, it's the exact same as the other #1. Comes in a couple of different variations. We're just after getting an announcement that MDL are going to be the distributors here in Ireland. We've already talked about that on the #3 video. But the Brabus edition is always going to be a bit more highlighted with regards to the red. So starting off at the front, you've got some more aggressive bonnet intakes here. There is a frunk in underneath. So let me see if I can open that up. I know on the rear wheel drive version, it's 15 litres. And then this Brabus edition is a all-wheel drive version, and yeah, it's the same little dinky 15-litre frunk. You've got the blacked out Smart logo on it in the technology and in the typography, and then you have your red accent in underneath with that Brabus edition down here. Some real air curtains along the side, a lot of gloss black going on here, and you've got your beautiful side-to-side, very much Mercedes-Benz language. Let me see if I can get the lights turned on this. Now that I know how to turn on the lights, I've got the light bar across the front there before we take it out for a drive, and you can see very distinctive on the road, but very Mercedes-Benz. And then down along the back, you have, that's side-to-side bar as well. So Smart was a Mercedes-Benz, and you had the 4.2 and the 4.4, but now it's a 50-50 business partnership between Mercedes-Benz and Geely, the Chinese manufacturer. So Mercedes-Benz are looking after the quality control, the design, and Geely are looking after the drivetrain and the software. This is based on the same platform, the SEA, Scalable Electric Architecture, as the #3, but also the Volvo EX30 and the Zeekr models as well, the Zeekr X, etc. So nice, you can see the Smart. And then I think the Brabus edition is probably the best looking one of them. Divisive looking, very tall SUV. And then we've got 19-inch wheels, if I'm not mistaken. These are Sport Maxes. And they are, yes, 235 45 19s with the red brake calipers. And you've got that sunroof with the glass rails and the red with the black A-pillar, the black B-pillar, and that C-pillar has that floating roof design. And on the #1, you have the Smart logo up on the C-pillar. Down along the side, you've got a grey with the matte black and the gloss black with the Brabus and that red insert in it. Gorgeous looking. Charging, it is 22 kilowatt on AC, and it is up to 150 kilowatt on DC. You've got your roof rake at the back. It's a 62 kilowatt hour battery, and the Brabus edition is all-wheel drive. It's 4.27 meters long, 1.6 meters high by about 1.5 meters long, roughly the same size as an ID3. Very similar in my mind to a Mini Countryman. Nice spoiler on the back with your high-level brake lamp in underneath, your window wiper, and then again your Smart logo with the #1 all blacked out with some reflectors, and again that Brabus kit in the grey gloss black on this side with that red insert. And your boot release is up underneath here. That's a power taillift. 273 litres as standard. Then you have a false floor, you've got a lot of space. The Smart AC charger is probably the best looking one I've ever seen. But you can slide these chairs forward, giving you 411 litres. So yeah, not the biggest, but you'll see the space in the back is what we're really looking for. And some more Smarts down there. You can see the #3. That video should already be up on the channel. You've got your 360 camera across all models with your gloss black and your gloss red. Yeah, I like it. I like it in the Brabus. But the actual #1 is growing on me. So inside, on the door, you've got that red stitching. You've got some kind of a different type of fabric. So you've got soft touch up here. You've got soft touch here. And then more that kind of a thin, very BYD actually. And then inside here, you've got your lumbar. You've got your forward and back electronically adjusted with your Smart sill plate. We've already opened the boot. And then Inside in the steering, you've got on this top level model, you've got head-up display, and you've got a driver implement cluster with the speedo, etc., etc. Let me pull this up, climb it, turn that down. And you've got your Beats audio, you can see, and there's a little red highlight inside that. Nice. Everything is nice. This steering wheel has reach and rake as well. It's an interesting steering wheel. It's kind of like a microfiber cloth. I'm not sure how well that's going to last. But touchy buttons, which is great. ADAS and driving, cruise control on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, then you've got your audio, your voice assistant. You've got your Brabus, or Brabus. 3-spoke steering with this red stitching in and around it. Over my right knee, then you've got some lighting controls, the ability to open the boot. Well, that's where I could have turned on the lights, actually. I was looking on the stock. Your general safety regulations up here, but it doesn't seem to have any driver attention monitoring when it's not driving. Usually that's flashing up. And a 12.8-inch screen. You've got your driving settings. Everything is controlled through here. So you've got shortcuts to the menu, but the actual changing of etc., etc. Heated seats, ambient, so quick controls, tailgate, the height of the actual tailgate, closing it, locking the rear windows, the door mirrors, the sun blind. That is a pano sunroof that we've talked about, so it goes all the way back. Very nice. Power steering, light, auto, medium, heavy. So these are kind of shortcuts, so then you can go into the lighting, 64 different lights. The actual lighting mode itself. General then is the sound, the display, the connectivity. You've got your shortcut menu from the top, your different iDrive modes. This is your AI assistant. And then you've got smart modes. So the smart modes then are, let's have a look at them. Entertainment mode is allow the car to operate climate control and screen, but the car is locked. Eco Plus mode if you're running out of range. Energize mode is every now and again it'll give you a blast of AC. Rest mode, pet mode. So these are kind of like bundled together rather than you have to figure out yourself. Driver assistance, you have the rear collision warning, cross traffic alert, open door warning, lane departure warning, lane assist, vehicle settings, etc., etc. So very responsive in fairness to it. And then you've got your normal shortcut menus here with your Brabus stuff. 235 kilometer range at a 84% battery, so probably up around the 250, 260 real world. You've got your radio widget, you've got your sat nav widget, you've got what mode you're in, the little AI assistant, you've got your temperature outside, all that kind of stuff. He's dancing away there. You've got your very Mercedes-Benz venting, fit and finish. So soft touch, red stitching, this kind of, it's not fingerprinty anyway. You can see there I'm touching it and it's not sticking to it. Lots of storage in here, which is great. You've got your wireless charging pad, your two USB Type-Cs, one for data, one for power. Oh, well, the power one gives you data, the data one gives you power as well, and a 12 volt underneath here. Then you have your, that's the key, and the Brabus is black circular disc. The normal one, you've got two cup holders and a phone holder underneath here. And then you've got another bit of cooling, another storage with a cooling vent here and a space to keep your charging card. Lots of space in underneath this floating. You can see there's some ambient light there. And then a really nice glove box as well over here. Decent size. Yeah, really nice. Like really nice. Fit and finish. This is the second time I have it on the channel. I already saw it at the eCar Expo in Sweden, and then up in the head unit you have the sunglass holders, and this little button here opens and closes the blind. Let's see the set for me. I'm 6'2", 188 centimeters. You can see the frameless doors there, and then when I open the door you can actually see it has the red and it has the smart there, and again some smart branding in the back with the red seatbelts. And in the headrest, you can see the red there. It's really popping on that camera there. So feet can go in underneath, no problem. And I can just about, we are going to, what's the head height like? Really good. Like I'm back 6'2", 188, and right up to the back, I have about 2-3 centimeters. So yeah, good. Really nice finish in the rear. Sometimes with a couple of vehicles, as you get back in the rear, so that's soft touch. You've got your speakers, you've got your one problem with it is it doesn't go down very far, maybe 2/3. Well, that's fine too. Little quarter light, and there's some Easter eggs around the place as well. This fella's putting stuff in the back of the car. You can see it down there. They're all around the car, actually. You've got Isofix in the front passenger seat, and then you've got Isofix down here as well. You've got a armrest with a ski hatch that goes all the way through. Yeah, good. So that is the Brabus edition of the Smart #1. I think it's called Brabus #1. I don't think they put the terminology smart into it. And then lastly, they have down here the vents, and then so a USB Type A and a USB Type C. Can I get that on camera? Yes, I can. And a small little slot in there. Nearly a flat floor. There's a small bit of a hump. Some storage in behind here. Yeah, let's take it out for a drive.
Nevo's thrilled to announce that we're launching Ireland's first ever electric vehicle show in partnership with Bank of Ireland on Saturday the 17th of February 2024 in the RDS in Dublin. On the day, view more than 20 EV manufacturer brands showcasing their latest models and technology, chat to industry experts from finance, insurance, home and public charging, alternative e-mobility solutions and much, much more. Whether you're looking to make the switch now or starting to think about driving electric, we'll help you make the right decision. Visit Nevo.ie today to learn more and register for your free ticket.
What's it like driving the Smart #1 and specifically the Brabus edition? There is a bit of an engine noise, electric motor noise. You can hear it there. Super comfortable. This is the all-wheel drive version. It's the only version that comes in all-wheel drive, and that's the same for its bigger sister, the #3. I don't think it would call it its sibling, the #3. Like all new cars now, it is coming with a lot of bings and bongs. So that's the indicator. And the indicator noise comes out of the side of the car that the indicator is on. So right-hand drive, right-hand side for right-hand indicator, etc., etc. Fairly self-explanatory. Suspension's lovely set up. The visibility is great. The light in the cabin is great as well. The steering wheel is a lovely size. Those bleeps are to let me know that the speed has changed. The speed zone, the speed sign, the speed zone that I'm in. The speed zone that I'm in. It's been a long day. 2 flights to get here. And so every time the speed changes, which is going to happen now in a second, it's gone from a 30 to a 50. A 50 to a 30. Driver attention warning. Yeah. Every time it sees a speed sign, it bleeps at you to let you know this is what it is. It's gone back up then from 30 to 50. I'd be turning that off straight away, for sure. We're going back down to a 30. We're going to get out on the motorway to see if we can get some proper driving of it. Yeah, the motorway is up here, so. Because it's a Brabus, it has over 400 horsepower, all-wheel drive. Yeah, it's good. So yeah, lots of bleeps and bloops. It's nice. It's very smooth. The road noise is very quiet. But yeah, a lot of bleeps and bloops. There's our indicator. Now, it's interesting because the sound is through the speakers. If something else is beeping and blooping at you, the indicator noise isn't on. And so knowing, you only understand that the indicator is on once the other beeps and bloops are gone. So it is interesting. We're going up to 100 kilometers an hour. It's a way of knowing when the speed signs change anyway, that's for sure. You shouldn't be caught for speeding. So we're going up to 100 kilometers an hour. Let's see what it's like. Oh yeah, nice. Plenty of pickup. It feels well on the road, feels good on the road. We've no prices for this yet. I'm not even sure if the UK prices are out. It's got blind spot. Yeah, nice. It is nice. The seats are lovely. The seats are lovely. Would you want a Brabus edition car? They used to do them in the Smart 4.2 and the Smart 4.4. It used to be a total brand takeover because it was the Brabus sign that was on the actual logo, the disc at the front. A lot of people didn't understand what the B stood for. Let me know in the comments what you think. But yeah, probably a bit overkill, and I know it's an Asian software from Reilly, and a lot of Asian drivers like that assistance, whereas European drivers would much prefer to be in control of their own driving. Not that this is taken over, don't get me wrong, it's more so letting you know what's going on around you. The speed sign thing drives me daft. I'm only in the car half an hour, and no. I don't know who would leave that on. But otherwise, fit, finish, the whole lot. Yeah, it's going to be a great offering in the Irish market. It's a world above, and I've been in a couple of Smart 2s, 4.2s and 4.4s, and I just didn't find them very well fit and finished. As much as they were Mercedes-Benz, I just found that they didn't age well, whereas I think this is going to be good. And we're off here. You can hear that. Oh yeah. So we're at 100 kilometers an hour there now, and you could hear a pin drop. The noise and lack thereof, very good. Suspension is nicely weighted. I think this might have stiffer suspension because it's Brabus. I didn't know I was getting the Brabus edition one when I was coming, so I did a load of research on the standard Smart #1, and so now I'm in this. But that's the joy of B-roll and voiceover, and into the sun of the Mallorca sunset. Hopefully you've enjoyed that second look around first drive of the Smart #1, and specifically the Brabus edition. Jump into the comments and let us know what you think. Like the video, share it with somebody that's a bit of a petrol head. They're looking for a nice small, and this is supposed to be premium luxury urban, but like 300 odd kilometer range on the Brabus edition. I know the normal one has a 400 odd WLTP, probably real world 350. That's coast to coast stuff for me. Nothing too urban about that. And let me know what you think. On a big drive to get to 20,000 subscribers, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. And remember, if you think an EV is for you, leave it to me and I'll review. Thank you very much for watching. Brakes are good too.